Welcome everyone to the SERL American Ethanol Series Season 1 Race 6 here at Bristol. So here we are. So we're going to have 42 cars here to tackle the world's fastest half mile here. Concrete. We're going to see some 2-3 wide racing, and most likely caution after caution. But I could be wrong. I was wrong about yesterday at Nashville. So okay, so most of these drivers are going to come back and race in the Hot Wheels Cup Series, so they're going to use this race right here and get as much experience as they can, and try to use that tomorrow if it works. But so now I must say the point standings. The top two have pretty much broken away from the pack. Austin Delgado has 2 wins and he's first in points, but 1 point behind him in second place is Sean Harple, the Atlanta winner. And both of those drivers, I believe, start pretty mid to far back. So, and I think just like Nashville in the Domino's Pizza Truck Series, this race can easily shake up the points because these crashes can be somewhat unpredictable. I think these crashes are capable of coming out of nowhere, and I think these crashes can result in huge pileups that can simply be hard for people to avoid. And since this track is so thin and everything happens so fast, it's a lot to a lot's going on for these drivers today. Anyway, now let's roll off. The cars were off right here. Okay, so not too much time to explain here. Here's where everyone starts. Pause the video if you need to. So the pace car rolls off here. Zachary Woodward and Jim Kelly are here. Are going to lean off the field right here. So how will this race turn out? Here we are, green flag at Bristol. I don't know. So Zachary Woodward here. He takes the green flag here. Crashes are going to happen when cars start to get a little aggressive and go a little bit high. This is actually a pretty decent camera. I don't know if I'll be using it the whole entire race here, and we already have a caution. So early caution here, as we have Justin Tolampus, Kenny Hamlin, the national winner, and Arsh Hossain. Seems to take hits here. Oh, and we got another caution here. Here's Alonso, AJ Green, Riley Houston, and Aiden Saunders, last week's winner, and more. So, I don't know. Another thing to watch for today and tomorrow is because laps around here happen so fast, we could possibly see the leaders get involved in crashes because the laps here happen so quickly. Anyway, let's go take an instant replay on both of these crashes. Justin Tolampus is the first car around, but it actually started right behind Justin Tolampus right here. So Kyle Collins was in the middle of a pure white situation with Connor Breeden and Sean Harple. So they call it collide, and then Justin Tolampus right here, unfortunately in front of them, just gets to the very end of that. And then we see her right here, Aiden Saunders, who's eventually involved in the crash up here, as Kyle Collins just gets more damage right here, and Garrett Sinner, Phil Watson try to avoid here, and then we see Kenny Hamlin. Unfortunately, just had nowhere to go along Sergio Alonso and Arsh Hossain right here. So pretty simple crash right here. I don't think any of these 3 cars will be out. But then up ahead of them right here, as you see, Phil Watson here takes some damage here, hit the wall. Let's now go check on what happened up here. As soon as they crossed the line, Daniel Boyles and AJ Green got together, and we're gonna be seeing this all day long, I'm sure here. So AJ Green hits the wall, but Daniel Boyles gets a pretty good amount of damage here, and then we see Ian Saunders right here, Jordan Smith, Anthony Martin, the 44 of Austin Kennedy. I believe Bob Jones actually got through that pretty decently actually, and so he didn't get any damage. I don't think any crash is really necessarily worth an onboard camera. Actually, let's go Well, actually, let's go on board like Kyle Collins and Aiden Saunders. You could. You could put somewhat of the blame on Kyle Collins right here, but let's just go on board him. His car was actually getting loose. And then he got a little bit of damage right here on the right front. Now let's go on board Aiden Saunders. I must say, from these onboard cameras, the feel, all these cars, they all seem like pretty tight right here. Let's go on board last week's winner, Ethanol Saunders. It's hard to avoid trouble at Bristol. There's Kyle Collins ahead of him. Ooh, and then gets a pretty decent damage right here on the front end, and kind of gets bent ground all across the sides. Anyway, now let's go back to the green. Well, no one's out, so just like so find your favorite driver. As everyone is still here now. Now I'm not quite sure what's going to happen here under single file conditions. We could have a green flag run, or we could just simply have. Or we can just simply see more cautions are here, but I think cautions are going to be unavoidable for today's race here. Zachary Woodward leads. Here comes Jim Kelly here in second. Jim Kelly looking for his first career win in the American Ethanol Series. He is yet to win, and he is seventh in points. He came kind of close to getting there at what track was it? Oh yeah, New Jersey Motorsports Park. Right here, as we go back to the field here. Now let's go back to the front here. So Zachary Woodward continues to lead. Then there's Matthew Hodgkins and Charles Belding, two drivers that I don't believe are doing well. Charles Belding, despite doing really good in the Domino's Pizza Truck Series, is not really performing well. He's not inside the top 25 points. Matthew Hodgkins is also not inside the top 25 points as well. So it would be helpful it would definitely be helpful to both of those drivers to get good runs. So here we are here. So the top four here have closed down pretty close right here, and the bottom lane is the way to go. Here comes Matthew Hodgkins trying to invade on Jim Kelly right here. Oh my God, Matthew Hodgkins got shoved down to the bottom right here. I believe Jim Kelly had to check up, and then Matthew Hodgkins was unfortunately the innocent bystander in that situation. Zachary Woodward continues to lead all these laps, and I guess while that's going on, we can venture through the back of the pack right here and see if we have any battles. We could possibly catch on lap traffic right here. Not too. So Zachary Woodward is actually not too far behind here for just Jalopus. This is actually a pretty good flyby. Now back to Zachary Woodward. So he's actually distanced himself pretty far from Jim Kelly right here. When Zachary Woodward comes to the start-finish line, Jim Kelly is back in turn 4 here. So pretty clean race so far. I haven't seen too much accidents are here because everyone is keeping it very safe, but that could all easily change right here. If we get to lap traffic, here, which we are shortly, we could see some trouble. Yeah, because the first car Zachary Woodward is catching is the last place car, Kenny Hamlin. And then after Kenny Hamlin, Justin Tolapas, Bradley Houston. Yes, so all the cars that got involved in the previous crash. But also, a downside to lap traffic is that lap traffic could possibly hold up Zachary Woodward, and Jim Kelly could come back fighting strong here. I don't. But we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see here. So here comes Zachary Woodward on the 11 of Kenny Hamlin. Which way is he going to go? Right here. So he's going to get stuck behind him here. And I was right. Here comes Jim Kelly, right back on the bumper here. This could also possibly create a crash if these car drivers just continue to stack up. Anyway, here we are here. So lap 20 here. Here comes Jim Kelly here, up to the inside, but he's gonna get hold up here by Kenny Hamlin. Zachary Woodward goes to the point. So Kenny Hamlin unfortunately got in the way of Jim Kelly right here, and now Matthew Hotchkiss goes to the inside of Jim Kelly here, and he makes the pass work. So Kenny Hamlin is the first car to go one lap down. Unfortunately, and we have a crash. So what happened? I'm trying to identify it here, but I cannot seem to find it. So that's interesting here. So whatever the caution is out for, I'll take you to that. Once again, coming off of turn number 2 here, James Rodney just got really higher here, strangely high. So I don't know if he had like an issue here, but he took a pretty decent look here into the outside wall. Thankfully when he hit it, it was a safer barrier here, and he didn't. Okay, so thankfully he didn't go down into the inside wall here, and thankfully no one hit him. So that's just it right here. Anyway, now let's take you back to the green flag. Find your fair driver. So no cars are out. Well, actually, I'll take that back. Jordan Smith is actually behind the wall, but he's not declared out yet. So who knows what will happen here? So Kenny Hamlin is going to unfortunately get his lap back, but also get in the way of Zachary Woodward, and now Matthew Hotchkiss is going to try to take the lead back right here. As these cars are here, they get a little bit here on the apron, and that causes them to get loose. So now Zachary Woodward here maintains his lead. Jim Kelly is getting attacked by Nick Smith. Charles Belding is starting to be under attack from Nicholas Grattan right here. So Zachary Woodward, so now he's led more than halfway, so he'll clinch most laps led right here. But he seems to be under heavy attack from Matthew Hotchkiss. And Jim. Okay, here. So I think a huge question is that, are we going to see more cautions? Is Matthew Hotchkiss going to have anything for Zachary Woodward here? That's the question. Kenny Hamlin goes back on a lap down here, and apparently, Arch Hassan apparently had to come to pit road here to pit. So most likely these drivers here in the next in the next couple laps are going to catch Arch Hassan. Arch Hassan is in turn 1. Okay, yeah, so you can easily see them right here. And Matthew Hotchkiss apparently all this time has had struggle to get by Kenny Hamlin. Here comes Jim Kelly, getting by him right here. He's making it look easy. So Zachary Woodward here has actually gone out here to a pretty impressive lead. So here's a flyby right here. So all the accidents seem to start right here, and they seem to somewhat continue. So some pretty good side-by-side racing here in the pack. Oh my god, Ian Saunders right here! Oh no, that's gonna create trouble! He saved it. He somehow saved it right here, but I don't know how he did. I don't know. I may possibly want to go check that back. Maybe if we have a caution soon. But if we don't have a caution, I'll just ignore it. and you'll have to try to figure out what exactly happened here. So here comes Matthew Hodgkins up here. So now that Kenny Hamlin is out of the way, these drivers can go valid out here. But Matthew Hodgkins, he checked up right there, and that's gonna allow Jim Kelly here to retake the lead. So Zachary Woodward, he's led every single lap so far. Is he ever going to be threatened, or are these drivers just simply not very, or are these drivers just simply not good enough to beat them? That's gonna be a question here as we got caution here. Garrett Sinor has seemed to have spun out here. Watch out, Zachary Woodward. It looks like. Is he gonna lap him? No. So Zachary Woodward is unable to lap Garrett Sinor here, and we got another crash. Oh no, Jordan Smith right here. That could be problems. Right here, Jordan Smith and AJ Green are here, and everyone is trying to get through them. So let's go back here and see what happened. This pack was starting to get a little feisty right here, and that's what exactly happened here. So Sean Harper are here, involved in another screen racer here. So Garrett Sinor, that's probably the hardest hit of the day, possibly. Well, actually, I'll take the back. The one of AJ Green was probably the hardest here. So he just simply spins. So it looked like it was gonna be over right here. But then, okay, fine. So let's go check on what happened to AJ Green. It looks like his car just simply got out of shape. Got really loose right here, and then went up into Jordan Smith. And Jordan Smith was already a few laps down, so then they just got their hand the walls. So this is the second time AJ Green has gone into trouble. And then as they come back to traffic, Garrett Sinor gets a pretty good chunk of it. And now I gotta show you an incident here that happened between Garrett Sinor and some other driver. So Garrett Sinor was trying to get back up to the front right here. And then all of a sudden here, so he unfortunately gets right behind Charles Belding because he got all in a crash right here. And then just simply, as they come over here, and also AJ Green is coming pretty close right here. So Garrett Sinor here tried to go below, and then just wait a second. Did Garrett Sinor make a contact here? But whatever happens, Charles Belding spins, and Nicholas Gradden gets into the back of Charles Belding here. Fine, helicopter. Okay. So there was definitely contact. There was definitely contact between Garrett Sinor and Charles Belding here. So that hurts the back of Charles Belding and hurts the front of Nicholas Gradden here. I don't know how much. I don't know if that's going to affect the cars in any way. I don't know if their cars are going to have to come down the road right here. But definitely, but possibly not good signs here for Nicholas Gradden here and Charles Belding. Anyway, now let's go back to the green flag. Still no cars out here. So find your favorite driver very quickly. So as I mentioned, there are still no cars out, surprisingly. So this has been a pretty wreck-filled day. So what does it say for tomorrow? I don't know here. Zachary Woodward, he has 9 more laps out here. Can he hold off Matthew Hodgkins and Jim Kelly? Jim Kelly, the question will be answered here with just 9 more laps to go. Here we go. Now it's 8 more laps to go here. Here comes Matthew Hodgkins are here because Kenny Hamlin is not in the way because they restarted with 10 laps to go. It wasn't gonna be an issue right here. Zachary Woodward, he does get a little looser here coming off of turn number 2, but that does not seem to affect him at all here. You know, he looks like he's just gonna pull away once again here from Matthew Hodgkins. And now Jim Kelly is going to try to challenge him right here, but it looks like as of right now, Zachary Woodward is going to take us right here. Oh, wait a second. He's in the wall. Oh, and there is danger here, but that damage once again, because these two were battling, it didn't slow his car as much as it could have been. Jim Kelly is trying right here, but the damage could possibly affect his car here. Right here, Matthew Hodgkins is down on the wall. Okay, here, so all of a sudden, it looks like their tires are possibly getting worn out here. Yeah, that seems to be the thing. Here, and now Zachary Woodward, he's most likely not going to catch this lap traffic, which is good for him. But I think. Oh, and we got a spin. Zachary Fitzwater. So I think that's going to end the race. So Zachary Fitzwater spins. Yeah. So that might have just end the race right here. And whoa, Zachary Fitzwater. So let's check right here and see what happened to him. Zachary Fitzwater had some help here from Adrian Felix, and this accident happened off turn 4 here. And Zachary Fitzwater he hits the no, he actually goes head first into the wall and just has a spin right here, and that seems to be it. So that I think that crash is going to end the race, but we'll just see right here. So we'll take it back to the green flag. The race is going to end here. So Zachary Woodward is going to lead every single lap, and this could possibly help him. This could not. Who knows? These cars are different compared to the Hot Wheels Cup cars, so we'll just have to see here. But Zachary Woodward is going to win the race here in dominating fashion. Matthew Hodgkins, he did give him a run for his money, and so did Jim Kelly, but it just simply was not simply enough for here. And Zachary Woodward here is going to take the checkered flag, as we see a flyby here of everyone else. So what does this race say for tomorrow for the Hot Wheels Cup Series? We'll just have to find out. Okay, so pretty simple race, I must say. Obviously not too much action right here, and I don't think anyone DNF'd, which is kind of shocking because it wasn't really what I was expecting. Okay, so Zachary Woodward. Okay, so they have already taken their stops right here. Okay, so apparently, apparently, okay, this is kind of strange right here. So apparently we had several cars one lap down right here, and only 22 cars finished the race. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. I don't know, maybe these drivers came down pit road because all these drivers had gotten involved in some kind of trouble, maybe. But who knows here? So no DNFs. Jordan Smith finishes dead last year with 3 laps down. But so Zachary Woodward takes the checkered flag right here. So I hope that tomorrow y'all come along for the ride. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all later. And bye. Congrats to Zachary Woodward.